Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Friday, April 17, 2009. This morning I'd like to show you a couple of things you may not know about the inspector. To get started, let's take this ordered collection. I'm going to make it an ordered collection because arrays are immutable. Don't want to really generate immutability errors, so let's go ahead and inspect this. And I get an inspector up. I have my three elements. Now, one of the things you can do that you may not know is I can grab an element here and by drag and drop, just drag and reorder. Now notice the third element is 1, second is 3, first is 2. I can also just replace things. So if I drag this first element 1 and drop it on top of 3, notice that now instead of having that, I have these elements like so. So I have that element duplicated. And in fact, since I didn't create a copy of this, if I inspect this again, I've modified that original collection. So if I didn't want to modify this, I'd want to make a copy of it. But that's something you may not know that you can do with the inspector. You can reorder things, you can move things around, you can actually replace things in slots. Another interesting thing is I can come over here. This is just an inspector. So here I have an inspector on the array. And if I look at it, you can see what I've done to it. But I can also go ahead and grab individual elements here and just drag them over here and drop them. So now I have this, and it's named at 2 for me. So if I go in here, I now have the ability just to type at 2 and do something like a print string, and there I have it. Now let's go ahead and inspect a copy of the transcript, show you something else you can do here. So now I have the transcript here, and notice there's not really anything in it. But that doesn't really matter. What I can do is I can take variables from this. Let's move this over here a little bit. And I can say, well, let's take this next entry, which is currently nailer entry stream, which is a write stream. Let's drag that and drop it over here. So now my fourth element in this is a write stream. So suddenly I've modified my collection and dropped a new element right into it. So these are all things you can do with inspectors. You can reorder things, you can drag and replace things, you can move things between them. So when you're debugging and exploring things, this gives you a whole realm of kind of direct manipulation capabilities on objects that you probably didn't even know you had. This is just something that's with the stock tools. It's been in place since 2003, 2004. So it's something that's been around for a long time. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.